Bonjour, improv, and this is how I would overcome my shyness if I had to do it all again. Step 1. Mindset. When I was younger, I used to think that speaking was bad. And I believe that came because a lot of arrogant people I met used to speak so much. You know what I mean. Like the arrogant guy at school, at work, wherever. It's always him who had the most to say. And I associated that arrogance, with speaking, which is not a good thing, because then it made me think, like, oh, the less I speak, the better, which is not always a good thing. And another reason why I thought speaking was a bad thing is because in school, teachers used to silence me when I was speaking to my friends or my peers, or I was joking in class, and that made me make the connection in my head, like, oh, I shouldn't speak, I should keep quiet and be a good boy, which now I know is not a good thing. So, the mindset shift that I made is that disconnect speaking from arrogance. There are very humble people and very good people who speak a lot. There are good people who are extroverts. Now, maybe me and you are introverts, and that's a different thing. But being extroverted is not a bad thing, and being introverted is not a good or bad thing. They're just different types of people. It's just how you are. Step 2. Confidence. Now, I'm not gonna say some random bullshit like everyone else. I'm gonna give you what actually helped me. What I mean by confidence is you should do things which you're proud of that give you confidence. So, let's say you woke up early today, you didn't hit snooze, and you just got out of bed. You were productive. That will give you that chip on your shoulder, that sense of pride, because hey, I did something good. And another part which links to confidence is how you feel. Now, the way to feel better is to feel better, to look better. So, let's compare the difference. Let's say you go out in your pajamas, you haven't showered in like 2 days because you didn't have school, it was the weekend, you didn't even go out. Compare how you would feel then to you just showered, you just put on a nice t shirt, some good pants, your best shoes, your best outfit, and you feel fresh, bro. You even smell good because you finally put on some deodorant. Compare how you'd feel. You'd be so much more social in the second occasion. It only makes sense. So, to be more social, feel better, make yourself feel better, do good things throughout the day, and when you finally do go out of the house, make sure you're fresh. You look good, bro. Your hairs all are made up, your facial hair is nice. Simple things, bro. Simple things. Number 3, the comfort zone. So many people speak about the comfort zone, and I get it. It's a fundamental. You cannot improve if you stay comfortable. I get it. You're shy. I was as well. But you can't get out of that cage you built yourself if you don't start moving. And you start moving by doing things that in the moment feel uncomfortable. You're not comfortable to open your mouth right now because it's more comfortable to just sit there and listen to the conversation instead of pitching. But maybe you make a good point. Even if it's just one sentence, bro, it's just one statement. Like, I'm known around my friends as the guy who doesn't speak a lot, but he always comes up with the one liners, the bangers, bro. That's not a bad thing, because when something comes to mind, I'm not afraid to speak it. Speak your mind, bro. Get out of your comfort zone, bro. I you've heard this a million times, and I'm the next person to tell you. The comfort zone is where dreams go to die. Improvement and comfort cannot coexist. That doesn't happen. For you to improve, you must get out of that comfort zone, you must get out of that jail. You see, we associate comfort with a good thing, being comfortable. But at the same time, that's a prison cell, which is decorated. It's made to look nice. But in the end, good results don't come from it, bro. I know you're shy. Just start small. Start with that's the secret. Because that's why most people like fail on their diet. They try to switch things like this. They try to flip things upside down. Start with the small things, bro. If you're out, like let's say you go out for school early in the morning and you go up on the bus, say good morning to the bus driver, bro, and smile. That's all it takes. That already improved your mood like 10% at least. If you're walking by someone, good morning or good day or something random, bro. I'm no genius. It's just the simple things. Magic is in the small things, bro. Start small, then you can build up from there. I'm not saying to go speak to a random stranger first thing in the morning, but a simple good morning. It's nothing out of this world. Are you so scared to say 2 words? Are you so scared to do something so small? You have all these big goals to achieve, and yet you're gonna let fear get in the way of that? Come on, bro. Number 4, social skills. Since you're shy, you can probably count on your hands the amount of times you actually initiated a conversation or an interaction, which is quite sad when you think about it. Social skills, just like any other skill, is learned through practice. Now, I'm gonna keep annoying you. I'm gonna keep telling you to start interactions, to actually take some initiative. You're a man, bro. You are responsible for who you are, for what you do, for what happens to you. You have this goal of overcoming shyness and social anxiety. So you must take action, bro. It must come from you. Take the initiative. You be the one to start. That's what it means. That's what initiative is. It's you starting something. So even if you might not talk to anyone, but if you have a free weekend, you're not going out anywhere, invent something. Even go for a walk. Go to the park. Go to the playground. If you're allowed. But these random simple things, bro. Go to somewhere in your city where you've never been before. Expand your map. Unlock the map. Because if you're shy, it's probably all grey around you. So yeah, improve your social skills. And you get this through practice. You have an interaction with someone, and before you're sleeping, you have this sort of reflection that comes on its own. You're not even consciously thinking about it. And then you have these realizations that, like, oh, I said that, but they had this reaction. You start to connect the dots. That's what I'm meaning. That's what I mean. And eventually, this will build up. You'll actually be good socially. You'll be socially calibrated. That's what it means to have good social skills. You can read the situation well. Now, step number 5, ignorance. You're no genius, neither am I. But there are many intelligent people who put their knowledge out on the internet, on YouTube, or in books. Books is the best way. Ignorance, what I mean by this is that you don't know what you don't know. You're probably not very good socially. So you must learn and then implement what you learn and then reflect on this. Learn, implement, reflect. It's a triangle, bro. And that's why I recommend reading books on it. This is one of the best books, bro. How to Influence and Influence People. You've heard this a million times. I love this book because it's a bunch of small chapters which have a lesson at the end. Like I remember one of them, say people's names. Smile. Simple things. Nothing out of this world, but these are things that make a difference, even if they sound so silly. Another book which I recommend is The Charisma Myth. This will basically teach you to make yourself be likable to be around. It will basically make people like being around you and want to speak to you. Because since you're shy, probably everyone that you've ever spoken to has come up to you, not you gone up to them. If you were that shy like I was. And now I'm happy to admit that after doing all of these steps, I'm actually a lot more comfortable being outside, being around people, actually having a conversation or making a joke. I'm actually confident in myself, and I like to share this with you. So if you like the content, this is what my channel is all about. I teach young men how to overcome shyness and social anxiety, like how I did. So if you like it, please like, share, and subscribe. I know it's annoying, but do all of those things for the algorithm so I can help more people like you. I'm Benjamin. You're not early, you're not late, you're just on a different timeline. See you, bro.